Good afternoon and good morning to some. I'm Shemaine Grasso, Travel Industry Solutions. I'm thrilled today to be here and have our guest host, Miss Andrea Caulfield from ASTA headquarters. We are live on Facebook as well, and I am allowing a few more entering live on Facebook into our group, and I am allowing a few more. Thank you all for joining us today. Welcome, Freddie. Welcome, Christy. We'll have a few more probably coming in, Andrea. We're at Wednesday, so we're moving right along in the week, right? But we'll give everybody a second to come in. Andrea, how's the weather for you? You're at home, right?
Yep, I'm in the home office here in Alexandria. It was in the 80s this week. We have been teased with spring, but it'll be 65 by Monday. So we're getting a taste of it. So, but the sun's out and it hasn't rained. So we have been drowning here. So I will take it.
This is really good. Yes, I've heard some crazy storms and weather in part of our country, like always, but I hope everybody's safe and sound and well. And thanks to those of you who are coming in and joining us today. Andrea, since we have so much that is pertinent information to all of us, we thank ASTA, first of all, for everything you do and advocate for us in this industry. And I'm pleased to share with our attendees today, and we'll have some that watch this later on the recorded version or on our YouTube, but I'll say go ahead and take us off.
Perfect. Thank you, Shemaine. It's great to see everybody this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and actually share my screen, and hopefully I'm sharing the correct one with my 5,000 other screens open.
You're good. It looks really good.
So I'm also going to stop sharing my video because I don't like talking and looking at myself. So thank you again, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe we are hitting the middle of April. It's just beyond belief where this year is going. As Shemaine said, my name is Andrea Caulfield. I am Director of Membership with ASTA. I am almost at 10 years with us, ASTA, so I'm just excited to be here to talk a little bit about what's happening at headquarters. And just I know this is a lot of information, and I'm going to send a copy of this presentation to Shemaine later on today, but just this is who ASTA is, and it's always great to be reminded of what we are about and who we speak for, and that is for you, the travel advisor. So I just want to remind everybody what our mission is. It's to promote and defend our members at all levels of government, within the industry, and to the traveling public. And I'm going to talk about all those facets as we move along this afternoon. So just a quick fact update about who our members are. So I love the 70% of travel advisor industry is comprised of female-owned small business owners, and that's amazing to me. So this is just a really good look at how travel advisors and how you as our members, are booking travel, what it looks like across the board. So just something that you may be able to, share with your clients or potential clients. So I always like to say in quick order the 5 things you need ASTA for. 1, it's your voice on Capitol Hill. It's getting updated about what's happening in the industry, whether good or bad. Our consumer awareness programs, an extra layer of connecting with our supplier members, and of course extra educational resources as well. So I do want to lay into that first one, which is advocacy. And a lot of you know what advocacy is. It's really a 3-legged stool. It's our responsibility here on staff for Jesse and Zane and Mark and Peter to go to the Hill and direct lobby for you. But then it comes back to our grassroots lobbying, which is the most impactful. It really is our members, stating the good, bads, and uglies to the representatives. And then, of course, our political engagement is our ASTA PAC and how our need to have money to be able to pay to play. And I'll talk about that. I love this slide. It's, you know, my colleague Pam and Lee Thomas, another gentleman, out on legislative day, walking the Hill, visiting their representatives, because our efforts over the last decade have saved about $720 million in new taxes, fees, and other costs to our advisors. So that's about $8,000 per person across the board. And you guys know what an additional $8,000 in your pocket means versus spending that for unnecessary, you know, extra fees and costs to your business. So that is our daily struggle and our daily thing that we really want to concentrate on to make sure that you're able to do your business and do it well. So these are some current advocacy priorities. I'm really not going to dig deep into anything. If you want to get more information, it's on our website. You can reach out to me. I'd be happy to send you some information on it. But there is the FAA reauthorization is really something that we can do an action item on, because that happens every 5 years. It's been pushed back and pushed back. But I do know that it's getting close to a vote. And really what's important in here is that refund aspect. We want to make sure that agents are not responsible for refunds. You never get the money. It's not sitting there with you, especially if you're, you know, taking a credit card payment. It goes right to, you know, the airline or what have you. But we're really trying to make sure that you aren't responsible for those refunds. So this is kind of, it's in the Senate right now, and the authorization will currently expire on May 10th. So they are really getting close to this needing to get taken care of. So what can you do to make sure that everything that we want in that bill stays there? Is go to our advocacy page on our website and take the action. You just click on tell your members of Congress you shouldn't be on the hook for airline refunds. It brings up a letter. Once you put in your zip code, it knows exactly where to send it. Everything's pre-populated, and you just hit send. So that is really an important item right now that needs to be addressed. So hopefully we'll have more information on that soon. So here's a couple other priorities that, you know, we've been working on, and as we go through, we'll get more information. But I do want to talk about the big elephant in the room, as you say, is American Airlines and NDC. Many of you are familiar with it and about the problems it's causing. And really now, because of the latest information that has come out, it really is a consumer issue. It has really raised the bar. So especially, you know, I mean, your clients, they want to fly American. That's where they have all their points. They have their credit card. They want their miles, all that good thing. But starting May 1st, you have to be preferred agency with them when you book a ticket for them, if that's what you do, for them to get their miles. And to be honest, American has not been clear on who's preferred, how do you get there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I can speak from experience. I have American Airlines as my preferred carrier, have for a long time. Living in DC, that is really kind of what I have for most direct flights to where I need to go. So this is a problem. If my travel advisor is not preferred with American, it's going to, you know, force me to have to book direct, and that's not what we want to do. So we came up with a campaign. We've had some ads in Politico. We've really been bombarding the Hill and consumers with, this is an issue that we need to take care of. So what can you do? Another action item for members, non-members alike, and you can send this to your clients. So if you go to savemymiles.com, there is information on there. I have done it. It asks you're for either a consumer or a travel advisor, and it sends messages to the appropriate people about why this is wrong. And so please send this information to your clients. And it has been getting some great results. This is about a week old. Apparently we've had additional 1,000 letters sent, another, 1,000 page views. So this really is getting some traction where it needs to be. So please go to savemymiles.com, fill out the information, and you apparently can do it on a daily basis. So I've been doing that. And of course, I don't tell them I work for ASTA, but I am a consumer. That is my right. So please send this to your clients and make sure you are also taking advantage of this and making sure that you tell them this is wrong. This needs to be changed. And we're going to continue to fight this battle. But in order to do that, we also have to raise money. And in DC, you pay to play. And that's why we have our ASTA PAC, which is the individual money. And that goes directly to candidates who vote, travel positive, who want to make a difference, who want to make sure that you're not responsible for refunds. So we want to keep those getting voted back in on these election cycles. We want to make sure they stay on the committees they need to stay on. So if you need more information on fundraising for ASTA and our ASTA PAC, you can visit our website. If you want to make a donation, it's little, $5 and up to 5,000 would be amazing. Every little bit counts at this point, and we want to just continue able to do what we do and get in front of the necessary people on the Hill to fight for you. Because if you don't have a seat at the table, you're probably on the menu. So we want to make sure we are educating our legislators about travel advisors, and it's not a failing business. It's not something that's going away with the dodo bird, as they say. You are thriving, you're making money, you're growing your businesses. So we need to make sure that message continues to be heard. And we do that through our consumer advocacy. Again, I'm just going to quickly go over this. We're not only in the industry publications, but we're also mainstream. We have, thanks to Erica's great work and her team, been all over the place this year, over $60 million in earned media, which is amazing. And they're coming to us because they know that ourselves here at ASTA, as well as our members, are the subject matter experts. And what's happening. About revenge travel. About, being careful with, booking online and not to do it sometimes. Using a travel advisor is so important. And some of you maybe are using AI to your advantage. What does that look like? What is the disadvantage of it? So we've really been telling the story. And if you are a member of ASTA, you have exclusive opportunities to be part of that growing trend of talking to the media. I know they just had a few pop into our Facebook group this week from New York Times, USA Today, AARP. They want to hear from you, and you can absolutely respond to those requests for information. It goes into the exclusive ASTA member lounge. So if you are a member of ASTA and you have not joined this, I do highly suggest you do that. It's free to you as a member, and it's a great way to keep up with some trends, get information, and obviously those exclusive media opportunities. So if you are a member of ASTA, thank you. Travel Industry Solutions has been a great partner with us. They have been a champion for ASTA from the beginning, and we certainly do appreciate that. So here's just sort of a breakdown real quick about our membership for advisors. You can either join as an individual based on your sales volume, or then as an agency, especially if you have W-2 employees, that agency members covers those W-2 employees. So if you have questions about this, we will certainly address them, and it will be great information to gather. And if you have people that are interested, please send that along. And I know we do have a discount. So if you're a member of TIS, you've come in and are in that network, have joined and used those products and services, you can save up to $40 on your membership or your renewal. So I'm going to leave this there for a minute, and use that promo code when you join or renew. And I'll share this at the end as well. So just to go over a couple things and some new happenings here at ASTA, our VTA program is getting a makeover. And we've been running this program now since I think 2018. And we've decided to sort of make a little change. So if you are heading to Travel Advisor Conference in Dallas in the end of May, you're going to hear all about this. But what is going to happen is this is our continuing education program. So we're really upping the game to make sure that our VTAs meet certain standards. If you are already earned this certification, nothing changes for you other than the platform. So right now, our learning portal is down because we're getting an upgrade in there. We're going to top class for our online learning. So more information to come on that. But if you are new to this program, have never heard about it, it is our continuing education program. It is $399 and it will cover 4 initial core courses. And that is more on learning about your business. So it's not about selling travel. We all know you can do that. It's really about making sure that you're running and supporting your business correctly. So you'll pay the fee, take these 4 courses, VTA certified. You will also have to prove a few other things, your tenure in the industry, and then some sales information. So as this is getting, a reboot, more information will be available to you, but this is just another way to boost your education. Consumers love to see that you're continuing your education. So I really do hope that you will take advantage of this program. If you are going to Dallas, and you are registered for that event, there is a VTA fast track that is available right now for $199 additional charge. If you're registered, you can go and sign up to take the VTA track, which is 2 courses one day, 2 courses the next day, and then you're going to sit and get proctored for your test. So that is really exciting. If that is something you're interested in, please visit the website, especially if you're registered. If you haven't registered for TAC, please do that as well. So let's talk about some of the resources. We do have a chapter network. We have about 50 across the nation. Obviously, some places have more visibility than others, but if you are, and I apologize for that, if you are looking to connect locally with other ASTA members, this is the way to do it. So once you've joined ASTA, it's all by your zip code. You get automatically selected into a chapter. So please reach out to your chapter president. Their information is on the website. So when you log in with your member information, you can see their information. You can send them an email, look on the industry calendar to see if something is going on in your neck of the woods. But they are always looking for people to get involved. And this is sort of the easiest way to do it. So please do avail yourself to that information. And I will talk about our Member Advantage program. So these are some things that can help facilitate some costs within your business, as well as give you a little extra money in your pocket. So these partners of ours have some industry discounts, extra commissions, etc. And then along with Travel Industry Solutions, we have discounts for small businesses. So legal services, UPS, payroll, etc. So joining ASTA may, there is a cost associated to it, but if you take advantage of some of these programs, it offsets that cost pretty quickly. So please take a look at these. There's even, if you need a refrigerator, I know several of our members over Christmas bought new fridges. It was hilarious. They were so excited. So there is it's more than just travel stuff. It is really something, if you need a new computer, if you need a new desk, since we're all working remotely these days, if you need something for that, we have that for you. And we also do have health insurance available in the states in white. The ones in green are unavailable presently, but we're working to hopefully change that soon. And this is not based on an enrollment period. You can always connect with our broker about it. And as long as, again, you're an ASTA member, you can avail yourself of this information. And this is really just a rundown of our where you can find information, what we have on our website. We are working on our 2024 edition of the Travel Advisor magazine. It's going to come out while we're in Dallas. So we're really looking forward to that. So you'll be getting that in the mail if you are a member and you've marked on there you want to receive mailings from us. So please check that. If you are a member, make sure that we have your correct mailing address. I know some of you may have used your business address as, some like a corporate headquarters or something for your host or whatever, but just to make sure we have your home address. so you can get this information. And I hope everyone is receiving the Travel Advisor daily emails so you can keep up with the day-to-days going on for the industry. So as I was talking about, Travel Advisor Conference, still spots left. We are really watching it closely because we are getting close to capacity, to the fact that we're going to run out of seats for our session. So if you haven't registered, please do so. These are 4 of the speakers that are be on main stage. I'm excited to hear from Venus as well, but I'm really more excited to see Chris Voss. He is an excellent speaker. His book, Never Split the Difference, is amazing. He is just a very smart, he used to be an FBI negotiator, so just very smart and a great speaker. And obviously Chris Nassetta, Christine Duffy. So please make sure that you're taking the time to register. While we are in Dallas, 2025 will be announced. I cannot tell you yet where it is. It is going to be amazing though for 25. So make sure you're looking out for that information and register as soon as it opens. I will suggest that it will be in May, around the same time frame as this year. So here's that QR code, register, especially if you are located in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or, I know Dallas is a huge state, but if you can get there in driving distance, you don't have to get on a flight, please do so. It'll be well worth it. The tracks are amazing. We're going to have one day, a trade show one day, then we're going to have matched appointments the other days. So really extra ability to talk to the suppliers. We have sold out our floor. So it's going to be over 200 supplier partners there in that trade show. And obviously advisors from all over, from every network, from every host consortia. So the ability to talk to those in your community is just going to be great. So I hope to see everyone there. And my favorite event every year is Legislative Day. This is where we take our members to the Hill. You talk to your representatives in Congress and in the Senate about your business, about what we're focusing on. You'll get training. It's just a real good way to present your business and the importance of travel. So please, registration is open for this. It's in September. So it should be beautiful here in DC in September, maybe not so humid as it usually is during the summer. So I hope to see everybody there. Florida has already sold out. Texas is very close. New York will be sold out. So if you are in one of the bigger, populated states, please make sure you're registering early. And if you want to follow us on all the platforms, here are the how to get us on X. We need to change that. It should be X now, right? And Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Please make sure you are following us for all the, the comings and goings here at ASTA headquarters. And we always love when our members tag us in things. If you're at a fantastic location, if you're at an event, let us know where you are so we can share it. So it, just keeps our community smaller. And we just like to see where our members are headed and what they're doing. And this is my membership team. We are a great group of ladies here to help you with anything you may need regarding your membership, how to get more active, how to connect with our chapters, how to get involved, how to volunteer. So please feel free to reach out to us via email or phone. We'll be happy to speak with you. And again, here is that promo code for joining and renewing. And I will leave this there. So Jermaine, I am going to say we are happy to take any questions we may have, if any. And if I have done my job, there should be no questions.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Andrea. Yes, for sure. That was great. A wonderful overview for everyone. And please, everybody, if you'd like, come on, ask questions. We have a nice group here today. Feel free to type into the chat box as well. And let's talk. I see Christy's face. Nice to see you, Miss Christy. I like that that you shared, Andrea, all that you did. That was a perfect overview, reminder, or information for those that aren't as aware. Maybe there's so many daily that I speak to and get to meet thanks to Zoom. coming into our demos that are new coming into the industry. It's exciting. And isn't it true, Christy, Freddie, Robin, Patricia, there's many of you who have been in this industry like us for a few years and think we know a lot. We still learn every day, but to have the professionals coming in and changing careers and coming into travel is exciting because they bring some good insights with them for sure. But I appreciated the stats on legislative day for sure, Andrea, and just going over the priorities, reminding us all. And I absolutely the topic of the American Airlines, and I appreciate you sharing the savemymiles.com. If anybody needs anything, again, let us know. We'll share or type it in. Freddie's asking if we think there's a chance American will change their position on NDC and forcing us to book our Advantage members online.
I wish I had that crystal ball. I really do.
Oh.
It is David versus Goliath. We're not going to lie. This has been a challenge. And, we've made our comments. They've commented back. We've commented back. That is why it's so important just to spread the word. And I think people on the Hill now are seeing it. A lot more eyes have been on that Politico ad. We've seen an uptick since we've done that. We put it in the money part of Politico. So it's not only affecting advisors, it's affecting consumers because they have no one to know. They're not going to know this information. And really the rates aren't, we all know that the cost of travel right now is sort of, getting out of control a little bit. But Freddie, I wish I could tell you, but the louder we are, the more voices we have, they're going to listen. And that's why, ASTA is important, and we're going to keep the fight up. We're not going to let it go.
That's right. I appreciate you saying that we could go to the site, which I have, and every day. So every one counts, doesn't it? I'm certainly an American flyer here out of Miami. Freddie, we hear you there in Dallas. Gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
But I will put a plug in. If anyone is interested in going to Dallas, Southwest has offered reduced rates to get to conference. So they have stepped up and offered discounted flights. So please, if you have not booked yet for Dallas, go to our website, traveladvisorconference.org. They have a code there that you can use to book flights on Southwest into Dallas to attend conference. So that was really great. One of the great benefits we've had this year for that. And they're actually hosting a party for us too while we're there. So we're very excited.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, good timing. I appreciate. I'm excited, Andrea, to be there and to be with those more than 200 suppliers and all of the agencies and hosts attending. In my past life, a colleague or of mine always attended the ASTA conference, so it will be my first. So that is great. I look forward to seeing and meeting everybody there. Those guest speakers, yeah, that's sort of extra exciting, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I thank you too for just, reminding everyone about the Facebook group, about ASTA Pack. Gosh, the donations anywhere from $5 to 5,000. So everybody keep this in mind. And goodness, memberships for, just hundreds a year for either individuals or agencies. That's great. I wasn't aware of that fast track for your VTA program. Really cool. A great time to take advantage while at conference. And I'm going to keep in mind your recommendation. I'm attending the South Florida ASTA event April 30th in Deerfield. I had some fun early this year with that. The South Florida, of course, is the President Kelly, so I appreciate that. And then Kyle, the Central Florida branch. I had some fun early this year around some road shows. So really good. I'm going to be better at posting and tagging. Okay, Andrea? My commitment.
That's great.
Yes, but everybody, there's not much left for conference. So sign up and be there or be square.
And I will plug again, Travel Advisor Conference. We've, like I said, uprooted and changed the way we're doing it. It's more really focused on your business. It's like the 3 tracks is, if you're new to the industry, what does that look like? If you're been there a little bit, you just need a little more guidance, there's a track for that. And if you want to level up and really push yourself and engage and grow your business a little bit more, maybe you want to go from $2 to $5 million a year, whatever that looks like for you, whatever's there's a track for that as well. And really our supplier partners are going to talk about you, not just so much a commercial about the newest and greatest, but how their top producer came about being their top producer. So we're really all about educating the advisor this year. And we may surpass attendance this year at Travel Advisor Conference than was at River Cruise. And we know there was 1,300 people at River Cruise. So we are really, expanded and excited about the new format. So yeah, don't miss out. And it's, again, like I said, as soon as you see it, because I know everyone's schedule's tight, but planning out for next year, 2025 in the May timeframe, as soon as you see registration open for that, jump on it, because it will fill up very quickly. I think we've really, again, started another trend of, you got to jump on things early these days and take just, make the effort to be there for your business.
That's right. That's right. Well, I love hearing every day that at least, who I'm exposed to, who the great people that come in and work with us at Travel Industry Solutions, or I say, allow us to take care of the unsexy part of their business so they can focus on their strengths and sales and marketing and growing their business. And as I kind of mentioned, and I mean, people like Christy and many of our members, I hear every day. I mean, you may have some long-term customers, you may be growing a new agency, but even those seasoned advisors are saying, Shemaine, I am getting referrals every day. It's new clients. I need to be sure I'm buttoned up. And thanks to TIS. So that's right. Thank you for sharing, Andrea. The promo code Save Yourself $40 if you're a TIS member going over to ASTA and take advantage. So if we don't have any more questions, we'll give everybody back some time in their day, but this has been great. Anyone else need anything or speak now or forever hold your peace? Well, you have Miss Andrea.
Yeah, and there's my contact information up on the screen. So please send me an email, let me know how I can help you. I'm going to, again, Shemaine, send you the slides. And
Perfect.
So people can have them and read them. And especially there's a lot of information on the NDC and the FAA reauthorization that, I just didn't have time to deep dive into. So
yes,
I can send that along to you.
But it's great. Thank you for sharing. Everybody knows sort of where they can go and websites and so on. So that was thorough. And we appreciate. I wish you all a good rest of your day and week. And Andrea, enjoy that spring weather there in DC. But I'll see you next month in Dallas.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.